Good morning, class. Today we are going to learn subtopic 2.3 in atomic structure. Look at the topic here. Our subtopic today is atomic structure and we are still in chapter 2. So at the end of this lesson, what you are going to learn is you are going to know how to define the proton number and nuclear number, determine the nuclear number, proton number, and number of electrons in an atom, and also you will be able to write the standard representation of an atom, construct an atomic structure diagram, and electron arrangement. So it's quite a big subtopic here. I will upload the video to YouTube and I will give you the link for you to watch. Okay, I will not send it to WhatsApp because it's going to be a very big size of file. So I hope you enjoy the video today and happy learning for this chapter 2.3. Okay, class, so let us start by defining proton number and nucleon number. Look at this table over here, and can you please state the relationship between the number of protons and the proton number? And the relationship between nuclear number and the proton number. It sounds a little bit confusing, but let us look at the table over here. Let us try to understand the very basic proton number and nuclear number. Okay, we take oxygen as an example. Look at oxygen here. The number of protons of oxygen is 8. So if the number of proton is 8, the proton number is also 8. Look at sodium here. The number of proton for sodium is 11. So the proton number is also 11. Pendek kata, bilangan number proton dan juga nombor proton itself is the same. Okay, bilangan proton dan nombor proton adalah sama. Chlorine. When the number of protons of chlorine is 17, the proton number also 17. Okay, itu adalah relationship between the number of proton and proton number. So let us look at the relationship between nuclear number and the proton number. Okay, first you have to look at this one first. This is the formula that you need to memorize actually. Nuclear number is equal to, there's a formula to remember this one, class. Nuclear number is equal to number of proton plus number of neutron. Ataupun nuclear number is also proton number plus number of neutron. So let's say if you don't have anything here, you don't have the neutron number. Okay, you want to find the number of neutron. So you are given, look at the table over here. You are given nuclear number. You want to find the neutron number. And you have number of protons. So what you have to do is you have to insert the number in this formula. Okay, let us look at the first example over here. Nuclear number 16. Okay, number of proton here 8. We are talking about oxygen first, oxygen. And then number of neutron you don't know. So what you do? Bukan tolak kan? 16 minus 8. So the number of neutron here is actually 8. Let us look at the table one more time. Yes, the number of neutron is 8. Let us do the next example. Okay, next example. We try to understand this one, sodium. Look at the number of nucleon. It's 23. Number of nucleon or nuclear number is equal to proton number, which is 11, plus number of neutron, 12. So you have 23. Okay, I hope you understand. So same goes to the chlorine. So when you have the nuclear number, asalkan ada nuclear number, okay, over here, 35, and you need to find, you are given number of neutron, 18. So what is the proton number? So 35 minus 18, you will have 17. So those are the basic relationship that you really need to understand between number of proton, number of neutron, and nucleon number. Class, look at the sentence over here. An atom is neutral when the number of electrons is the same with the number of proton. For an example, an oxygen atom has 8 protons and also 8 electrons. So it is considered as neutral. So when the number of proton is 8, the number of the number of electron is also 8. Why is it like that? Because an atom is neutral. Let us look at the example 1 in your textbook over here. So this is the question. An aluminum atom has 13 protons and 14 neutrons. What are the proton number and electron number of an aluminum atom? So as you have learned previously, when the question mentioned that it has 13 protons, so it means that the proton number is also 13. Look at the solution over here. Proton number is equal to number of proton. When the proton number is 13, the number of proton also 13. Okay, next let us go to the next question. The question asks you to find nucleon number. So as you can see in your textbook previously, so the nucleon number formula stated like this. Nucleon number is equal to proton plus number of neutron. So as long as you see proton and you have a neutron, then you will be able to find nucleon number. Let us look at the question here. So the question wants you to find nucleon, right? Nucleon. Proton number given 13, 13, and then neutrons also given 14. So the answer should be 27. Very simple. You just find the proton, you find the neutron, then you will have nucleon. Let us go to example 2. The nucleon number, look at the question, the nucleon number of a potassium atom is 39. A potassium atom has 19 protons. Okay, how many neutrons and electrons are there in a potassium atom? So as I have told you just now, an atom is neutral. What it meant by neutral is the number of electron and number of proton same, sama. So when the question mentioned it has 19 proton, means that the number of electron is also 19. Okay, next we answer the next requirement, neutron. What is the number of neutron? Okay, as I have showed you just now, this is the formula for number of nucleon number. This is the formula that you need to memorize. I repeat myself one more time. Nucleon number is equal to proton number plus number of neutron. So you go and find proton, you find number of neutron, then you can add them up and it will become nucleon number. Let us look at the solution over here. When you are asked to find the number of nucleon, okay, the formula just now was to find number of nucleon, but look at the question over here. It asks you to find the number of neutrons. Number of neutrons. You have nucleon 39, you have proton 19. So when you minus them, you will have neutron, because remember, what is the formula of nucleon? Nucleon is equal to proton plus neutron. Okay, so nucleon is 39, proton 19. So what is the neutron? Tolak. Okay, so that's how you find the solution when the question asks you what are the proton number, electron number, neutron number, and nucleon number. Okay class, now that you have learned about atomic structure in an atom. So now we are now going to focus on standard representation of an atom. So an atom can be represented, boleh diwakili using a standard representation shown as in figure 2.11. So we are going to write the symbol of element, big size like this one, and on top left of the symbol of the element, we will put the nuclear number, and bottom left, we will put the proton number. This is how we are going to represent an atom. So when we see a standard representation of an atom, we will be able to find some information. So what information can you obtain if you see a symbol like this? So let us look at the symbol like this. C, you can see there is a C as the symbol of element, 6 as the proton number, and 12 as the nucleon number. So those are the information that you can find. So how to explain that? We explain it this way. The symbol of a carbon atom is C. Nuclear number of a carbon atom is 12. Nuclear number of carbon atom is 12. While the proton number of a carbon atom is 6. So overall, these are the information that you can obtain when you see a standard representation perwakilan piawai like this. Let us look at the girl over here. The girl was thinking, a sodium atom contains 12 neutrons and 11 protons in the nucleus. You see, the girl, she's not talking about nuclear number. She's talking about neutrons. Okay, neutron number. So what is the standard representation of a sodium atom? So I will help you to solve this, little girl. Okay, sodium atom. So we start with the symbol. Sodium, the symbol for sodium is Na. Okay, Na. The proton number for sodium is 11, mentioned already, stated here. And then the girl did not have the nuclear number, so she cannot write 12 here. This is not the nuclear number. This is just the neutron number. So how to find nuclear number is you have to add up neutron and proton as we have learned previously. So 12 plus 11 is 23. So the girl should write here at 23. This is the standard representation of sodium atom. Class, please complete this activity 2.5 and upload your work in Google Classroom. Class, now I'm going to teach you how to draw the electron arrangement of aluminium atom and also atomic structure of aluminium atom first. After this, you are going to draw electron arrangement and atomic structure for 20 first elements in the periodic table. Okay, we are going to start with the first one. Let us look at the aluminium atom over here. These are the two types of drawings that you really need to understand. Okay, first electron arrangement, second atomic structure. So let us look at how to draw an electron arrangement. First thing first is you need to know how many proton number does an aluminium atom has. So before we draw, you need to know what are the proton number in aluminium atom. So in order to know how to find the proton number, you need to find in the periodic table of element, this one. Let us find the aluminium here. So see, the aluminium is here in group 13. Group 13, aluminium. This is from your textbook. You can find this at the end of your textbook. Okay, let us look at aluminium here, and you can see that the symbol is Al, and then the top number is proton number. So we are going to use the top number here, 13 for aluminium. Proton number 13. We are going to use this one. Okay, class. This is the electron arrangement drawing that you need to understand how to draw. So I explain to you what are these first. The middle one is nucleus. So in the nucleus, we already know that we have proton and neutron, right? And then you can see here there are 3 circles. The first one is the first shell, and only 2 electrons can be put inside. Okay, hanya 2 elektron sahaja. The second one we can put until 8 electrons, and the third shell we can put until 8 electrons also. Okay, so in your syllabus, you need to draw the electron arrangement for the first element until the 20th element. Okay, after I teach you how to draw, you need to apply that, and you need to draw for 20 elements drawing, which means from 1, 2, 3, 4 until 20. Okay, I'm going to use the example given over here. The example gave us the aluminium. So I'm going to show you how to draw the electron arrangement for aluminium. Okay, first thing first, you need to find the number of proton for aluminium. So I found that it's 13. Where I find this, it's in the periodic table of element in your textbook. Okay, so after you have the proton number for aluminium, you have to arrange it according to the shell. So what is the thing you need to arrange? It's the electron arrangement. So let us arrange the electron arrangement. I hope you still remember that atom is neutral. What is meant by neutral is when we have proton, it is also equal to the number of electron. So when the proton is 13, the electron will be 13 also. So let us arrange the electron arrangement before we draw. Okay, how to arrange? Still remember the first shell, this is aluminium nucleus. The first shell can occupy 2 electrons only. So how to arrange 13? 2 first. And then the second shell, still remember in the drawing just now, this one. Still remember the second one, the second shell can occupy 8 electrons. So let us continue. After we arrange the 2, so now we are going to have 8. So it will be 2.8 already. Okay, I will draw here aluminium, and then its nucleus. First shell, remember, it can occupy 2 electrons only. Second shell can occupy 8. So we draw 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, and then you need to understand that what am I doing here is actually I am adding it up. Tambah, so 2 plus 8 is already 10. So how many more for us to reach 13? We need 3 more. Okay, you need to add it up. So 3 more electrons in the third shell. 1, 2, 3. So now we have the electron arrangement, and we also have the drawing, electron arrangement drawing. So I hope you understand how to draw this already. What you need is the proton number first, and from the proton number you can have the electron number. So after you have the electron number, you can arrange it, and after you arrange it, you can draw it out. So let me help you with another example. Okay, let us go and see silicon. Okay, no, I changed my mind. I want to draw this one for oxygen. Okay, the proton number is 8. Proton number is 8. So I will draw it out here. So oxygen, the proton number of oxygen is 8. So when I arrange, electron arrangement will be 2.6. Why is it like that? Because remember, the first shell can only occupy 2 electrons. The second shell can occupy until 8. But we do not need to write 8 here because 2 plus 6 is already equal to 8. And we only have 8 proton numbers. So this is enough. Okay, after we have the electron arrangement, then we can start to draw. How to draw? We start with the symbol and then we go to the nucleus. After we draw the nucleus, we draw the first shell. First shell is occupied by 2 electrons. Refer to your electron arrangement. Second shell will be occupied by 6 electrons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, we have 6 electrons. So this is the electron arrangement drawing for oxygen. So let me guide you, okay? If you want to draw, so after this you're going to draw 20 first elements in the periodic table of element, okay? So you are going to refer a table and I will show you how to make the table first. Okay class, I have drawn the table for you here. So this is what you should do in your exercise book and you need to upload this to Google Classroom, okay? You need to draw the electron arrangement for the first 20 element. How to know the first 20 element? You can refer to your periodic table of element. This is the first one. The first element will have proton number as 1. Okay, when the proton number is 1, the electron number is also 1. Electron arrangement 1. Drawing of electron arrangement should start with the symbol and then nucleus and then 1 shell with 1 electron. The second one. The second element in the periodic table of element is helium with the proton number 2. So electron number should be also 2. Electron arrangement also 2. So how to draw? Start with the symbol, nucleus, and it will only have 1 shell occupied with 2 electrons. Okay, so the third one is lithium. Lithium has 3 as the proton number. So electron number should be 3 also. How to arrange it? How to arrange the electron arrangement should be 2.1. So we start with the symbol and then nucleus. First shell occupied with 2 electrons. Second shell will be occupied with 1 electron. So it will be 2, 1. So you are going to draw until the element number 20. Please refer to your periodic table of element. Let us look at this reference book over here. This reference book is from a chemistry teacher, Guru Cemerlang Kimia. So I will use his book to explain to you furthermore. Let us look at the term that is being used in this chapter. I would like to remind you one more time, class. We are now learning atomic structure, and when we talk about atomic structure, I hope you understand that atom has 3 subatomic particles, which are P, E, and also N. P for proton, E for electron, and N for neutron. So we are going to understand these 3 subatomic particles in an atom. So let us start with the proton number, the meaning of proton number. The number of proton in the nucleus of an atom. Okay, number of proton in the nucleus of an atom. So what is the relationship? Proton number is equal to number of proton, and number of proton is equal to electron. So when you are given number of proton 17, proton number 17, so the number of proton will be 17 as well, and the number of electron will be 17 as well. Next, let us look at the nucleon number. So what is the relationship? As I have told you just now, nucleon number The meaning of nuclear number is the sum of number of proton and neutron in the nucleus of an atom. I hope you still remember, class, that in the nucleus, this is the nucleus, okay? Yang tengah tu adalah nucleus. In the nucleus of an atom, there are two subatomic particles, which are proton and also neutron. So when we add up, bila kita tambah ini dua, kita akan dapat satu istilah yang baru, yaitu nukleon. Okay, kita akan dapat istilah yang baru, yaitu nukleon number. Okay, nukleon number. Class, look at the table given over here. This is example of questions that can be asked about atomic structure. So in an atom, you will need to learn about the proton number, nucleon number, number of protons, number of neutrons, and number of electrons. So these are the subatomic particles that you can find in an atom. Let us take beryllium as an example. The question already gave you the proton number, which is 4. Okay, and the question also give you the nuclear number for beryllium, which is 9. So the question asks you to find number of proton, number of neutron, and number of electron. So how to fill in this one? Okay, let me teach you for beryllium first. When the proton number is 4, so the number of proton here is also 4. Okay, proton number 4, number of proton also 4. And as I have mentioned previously, atom is neutral, which means the electron number and proton number are the same. When proton number is 4, so the number of electron also will be 4. Okay? And next one, number of neutron. How to find number of neutron? When you see neutron, so you have to remember the formula again. Nucleon is equal to the number of proton plus the neutron. So when nucleon is 9, where I got this? From here. Okay, when the nucleon is 9 and you have the proton 4 here, so what is the number of neutron? It should be 5. Okay, this is a simple example. So I want all of you to copy the table, okay, in your exercise book, and you have to complete the table about oxygen, aluminium, and also phosphorus here. You need to upload your your book to Google Classroom. Class, here's another example of questions about atomic structure. So let us look at the question, latihan 11. Diagram 11 shows the atomic structure of an atom of lithium. Okay, label the diagram to show an electron, a neutron, and a proton. I am very sure that everybody have understand that around the atom are the shells. Okay, they are shells, and on top of the shells there are negatively charged particle. That negatively charged particle, what is that? Okay, and we also have learned that inside an atom there are nucleus. What is that positively charged particle in the nucleus, and what is that no charge, okay, neutral particle in an atom in the nucleus? So you need to copy this one also, and you need to upload it to Google Classroom. Class, please complete this latihan 15 here. You have to copy the questions, answer it, and upload to Google Classroom. Okay, class, I think that's all for today. Those are the lessons that I would like to teach you. As I have mentioned, this is a very lengthy, a very long video. Please wait for the link that I will send you. And then if you have any question, you can just directly WhatsApp or even call me if you don't understand. Okay, I'm willing to help you since this is a very long and very new topic. I hope you enjoyed the video today, and please do all the works that I have asked you in the video. Thank you very much. Okay, class, I think that's all for today. Those are the lessons that I would like to teach you. As I have mentioned, this is a very lengthy, a very long video. Please wait for the link that I will send you. And then, if you have any question, you can just directly WhatsApp or even call me if you don't understand. Okay? I'm willing to help you since this is a very long and very new topic. I hope you enjoyed the video today, and please do all the works that I have asked you in the video. Thank you very much.